Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirt Inquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. And Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields. Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral sim.
It starts off where you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. The moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble. Moose is in the Technovoid. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I'm just
I didn't ask to
saying,
get called out like this.
Did I sum that up too well?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man.
That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
All right, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere,
It's worse
you know?
than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on me. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
I'll try.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
I was gonna say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me. Alright.
Burger!
Oh.
Take! Burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't
It
need
doesn't
cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter plates. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this! Serve this!
Serve that.
Serve this! Serve this!
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
What was the new Animal Crossing update?
New Animal Crossing update added a whole bunch of stuff that people have been asking for, and some things that people didn't ask for, which are pretty cool.
On top of it.
Yeah, it's from what Batsy's been telling me, it's a lot of fun. She's been really enjoying it. Her and her friends that have the game have been playing it relentlessly.
Was that the DLC that came in line with the Nintendo?
Correct.
The subscription.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And it ended up dropping early for people too.
Yeah.
It was like a couple days early that it released. Because it was supposed to be like the 11th or 15th of this month. But ended up dropping last week.
No. I think I haven't been to working with it. That's funny.
Yeah, they added a whole lot to that game.
Oh yeah.
So, and with that new Nintendo, that new DLC for Animal Crossing, that was supposed to also go in line with the
new
N64
online
game.
updates.
Yeah, the online update, the N64 games, the Sega games.
Yep.
Coming to the Switch with the increased online subscription.
Yep, which I grabbed the day before it went live. I upgraded to it, and it's been having some issues.
I was gonna say it was kind of a 50-50. Like it's cool to play those old retro games, but at the same time, it's
I
not the
know.
same.
I'm hoping
but
it's
it's
gonna
not
get
bad,
fixed.
but it's not perfect. So that kind of makes it a little not great.
There's a lot of issues with the way that they did the actual implementing the games into it.
Yep.
They're running them through on emulators, but they're not running them through on good emulators. It's real like poor performance wise. Like playing some of the games, there's a lot of like frame drops, there's a lot of stuttering, there's you'll play like Legend of Zelda and you'll go to like do a roll and all of a sudden you get like a picture, like still frame image by picture, like in a row while you're doing the roll animation.
Yep.
Lag or a delay or
it's like
yeah.
It's basically because it shouldn't be frame dropping, right? Like the Switch is a much better piece of equipment than
Then
an
a 64. I fucking hope so.
But
supposedly.
But it seems to me like because it's online, it's almost like it feels like you're playing it remotely, is what it feels like.
And not good remotely. Like
no, bad,
real
bad
poor
remotely. Like you're playing Parsec, but the person whose computer is running the Parsec is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Or their internet's shit. That's what it feels like.
Or both.
Which is really unfortunate. The Genesis and the Super Nintendo games don't have that issue as far as I've seen.
No, the Genesis games were fine. Like playing Sonic, crystal clear. Everything is running great. It's specifically the 64 games that are having the issues.
It is. Mm-hmm.
It's fine for some games like Mario Party. Sure, that game's turn-based. You go and you take a turn, you roll the die, you steal someone's stars, whatever. The mini games are the only thing that stutters with issues, but like playing Zelda, just get fucked the whole time. I hope you didn't want to fight Shadow Link at all.
You just reminded me, John, I did play another game, not to take a step back, but we Tam bought Mario Party Superstars, the newest one.
Mm-hmm. How is it? I've heard fun.
It's fun. It's very fun. They my youngest one, we're teaching him how to play, and he got his first bout of gamer rage.
Oh boy. Yes. Mario Party's the game to do it with.
Yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah, at 5 years old, he got his first gamer. I mean, so he got so pissed it brought him to tears, and we were just like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Wow.
Yeah, he was extremely upset.
Mario Party's that game. Ends friendships, breaks up families.
Yeah, it does.
May I ask like exactly how it went?
I had left the room and I heard him crying, but
oh, okay, I got you.
And when I walked back in there, he was just like, and I'm like, it's time to take a break, buddy. So.
Oh, you said the youngest one. Okay,
yeah, the youngest.
Yeah,
one.
no,
yeah,
I forget. Yeah, your youngest is pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cute though. I like that. I think that's
first little bit of gamer rage.
But yeah, that when you said Mario Party, it reminded me that came in for us last week.
That's fantastic.
I get gamer rage anytime I hear the word Mario Party. I'm like, fuck that game.
Yeah, just straight PTSD every time.
Yep.
You realize, oh yeah, I'm still pissed at that person. That's right. Stole my fucking stars. How dare you?
I haven't talked to my sister in 3 years.
Oh man.
Yeah, hopefully that'll get fixed soon.
In 64s.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so before they start adding more 64 games in, because they said that this was only the start of the 64 catalog and then it's gonna grow. I'm hoping when that happens they take a step and they go, hey, maybe we should fix this. It's completely fucked. Because I want to play Banjo and Conkers like they're supposed to be played. I don't.
Good thing about Nintendo is that they fix their shit.
Well, you know,
Joy-Con drift.
unless it's Joy-Con drift.
Good thing about Nintendo is if it's in the game, it's not like physical thing. They fix their shit. Yeah. If it's something to do with a physical object, yeah, like the old N64 controllers. I mean, they were cool and they were great, but they had their problems too, and they never did nothing about that.
I recently found out why those controllers are so fucking ridiculous to hold. And it's because Nintendo, as they always are very against change. And they were like, 3D games might not be the way of the future. People might not enjoy the thought of 3D gaming. So let's give them the option to switch back to 2D if we decide to develop that way again.
Oh, so it was
So
like
that's why
they had
it's
to compromise.
or 2D.
Yeah.
That's why
That makes
we have
sense,
the
though.
weirdest
And honestly,
controller.
it worked. It worked to a certain extent.
Yeah,
but
we fucking made it work because we had to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, okay, let me think about my wording there.
Adapt, overcome.
It did the job. It did the job. It didn't do the job super well,
No.
but it did the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo just has a history of being very against change when it's presented to them. I will never let them live down thinking that the internet was a fad and that online gaming would not exist.
Yeah,
The sharp spoon
on that.
slow.
But he's already not allowed to have the knives, so.
Oh yeah.
I also heard that there was some button layouts that were different because N64 had like 6 buttons.
Yeah, so they had to do some
N64
adjustment
had
because of the
9
way that
buttons.
Joy-Cons were.
10 buttons. Excuse me.
Z
A, B.
trigger.
All 4 of the C's, the triggers, the Z, and the start button.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't have
Right.
joystick click yet.
Yeah, there wasn't L3 and R3 until Ape Escape
Right.
came out for PS1.
Okay. Well, I read some people were reporting that some of the button placement was off for the N64 games.
Yeah, and
Oh
it's not-
yeah, in game, like the game mapping. Is that what you're talking about? Because
Yeah.
they definitely had some issues with that.
like even
Yeah,
if you
if you're
have
using
the 64 controller
The
thing,
new 64 controller,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. Fucked up that they changed that shit.
And
Yeah.
someone else reported that it asked for a controller pack.
a Rumble
Yeah,
Pack.
yeah. There's some things that
Yeah.
it like tries to ask you to put the memory card in.
I like
Nintendo.
to think that those are cheeky little things though.
Nintendo, you didn't fix that thing that that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah.
I like to think that those are cheeky little things.
Little bits of nostalgia that they
Yeah.
left in there.
Like,
One of these days we'll be able to go back to this. Just made me think of the Dreamcast controller, and I can't wait to have another physical memory card that's got a little thing on it that I can carry around.
screen.
and it'll-
Yeah.
so cool,
So
cool.
good. Man, Dreamcast was ahead of its time.
I remember bringing that to school and being like, "Oh, I got my new Chow." People are like, "What? You
Yup.
got the black Chow? How did you get that?" It's on a fucking Dreamcast, man. That was the life.